Good morning, everybody. So over the weekend, I received what I ordered from Crafter's Companion's birthday. It took a while to get here. But this is the Color Creations powder. And I got the showstopper. This was the free gift for the birthday. This is a stamp. It's going to be these. It does say make a wish. I forgot that was on there. Okay, and this is a stamp. It says Floral Creation. And then you get these flowers. This is Nature's Forest. It's a stamp. And you see a couple of trees, just a note and thank you. This is a stamp. The jellyfish. And there's a whale and a wave and looks like a seahorse in there. I have all kinds of stuff stuck in here I didn't realize. Okay, and then we have this mask. It's a flower mask. Leaf. Thinking of you. But there's no stamp. It's just that leaf stamp. This is the dandelion clock. I don't understand why it says clock. Maybe that's the, because it's not the flower, it's the, thing, you blow on. And then a butterfly mask. So there's 4 masks that came, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 stamp sets. It came with 8 colors of the powder, and then I bought the other 8. I thought they were going to be different colors, and I guess they're not. So let's get some paper and let's try it out. Where's the paper? And I'm just gonna, because we're just trying it. Scissors. Here we go, 3 pieces out of there. All right. And I have water. So let's open them up. Little bitty jars. They're supposed to, a little bit goes a long ways, they say. And so these all took forever to come, and I don't know. I don't know what they did, if they waited and got their orders and then they ordered the product, or, what it was. Dappled shadow, and it looks like black. Poppy field. It looks like some kind of red or violet color. Ocean wave, which of course is a blue. Allium purple. which I suppose is going to be purple. Pink foxglove. They look very dark, the powders. Leaf flurry, which is green. I don't know if you can even see, this is, ooh, eucalyptus. A different shade of green. Buttercup yellow. Okay, so I'm gonna just put a mask. Might as well start with a mask. I might as well cut them open because I know that's gonna be the cleanest way to do this. So I never can open their packages nicely. Okay, so it's a good sized butterfly. And we're gonna pour some powder. So here, let's have some yellow. They come in these little shaker things. There's yellow. Put that shaker down. Some blue. Ocean wave. And I'll take this way to the outside. There were some big pieces there. Not as powdery as the yellow. And how about some pink foxglove? Okay, so we tried these 3 colors, so we'll put these away over here. And I'm gonna squirt it. This is not watercolor paper. I probably messed up. I probably should have used watercolor paper. Oh, that was too much water. All right. Let's see what happens. Yeah, not much of a, not much of a, wait, I had paper towels right here somewhere. Here they are. I hadn't used that squirt bottle before, so but you really can't make out the flower. Now here's what I'm curious about. That's wet enough. That looks horrible. I got a lot of mud in that. What if I put this on paper? A lot of blue there. What I'm wondering is if I can pat it off. No, it didn't smear over. It went on there, but it didn't smear over. It just soaked in. But look. Yeah. I need a finer mist sprayer. So let me take one of these that says alcohol, glycerin. Where's my water one? Here we go. I'm just going to pour some of that water because I know this is a finer mist. Clearly right now my hands are wanting to shake. Okay. Now I have a finer mist ready. All right, let's try this again. Put this butterfly in here. And let's try this. It's all wet. I got the water on everything. Okay, I'm gonna cut. I'm not even gonna try to open it the other way because I know better. But these Crafters Companion packages, I do not have good luck. I wish there was a way to get them to hold down firmer. Get all those pieces out. There's some pieces left behind. Always look for that. It seems kind of common with mask. Okay, so we have eucalyptus. Put these over here, let's see. How about purple? I'm afraid that purple is gonna poppy field. Looks like some kind of violet color. Let's see if I get mud again or if I get like a purple. But a little tiny bit of the black, the shadow, dappled shadow, just a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna hold it down. There we go. Time to bring this other one over. And I'm going to squirt it just for the tops to see what happens. Can you see? Let's see what happens. It's underneath. So there was a lot of color underneath. I'm not sure how I feel. I'm not real sure how I'm feeling right now. Maybe I don't know. Not sure yet how I feel about this. Let me try another sheet of paper. Probably not doing let's do okay, let's try the leaf and we'll stick to the colors that they're using so that I don't get mud. Now the other one I had a little bit of black in, right, the last one, so it was gonna have the black. I feel like I'm putting too much down. And I'm not real sure about that. Let me make sure all the pieces are out of this one. Looks pretty clean. There's like a side that seems to be a little bit flatter. Okay, we have leaf flurry. Let's do, I'm looking for some yellow and Ocean Wave and Buttercup. A little blue. And some yellow. All right. Yellow looks orange. There's my leaf. That one, I like the way that turned out. Much better this time. Much better. See, about cleaning this off. Okay. I'm thinking that if we leave color on here, it's going to transfer to the next one. Just because it's water activated, right? So if I add water at another point, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to reactivate. I'm thinking it is. See, they all need to be cleaned now. The daisy. Make sure it's down to the bottom before I cut. I don't want to cut the mask. That wouldn't be good. Okay, we got pink. There. I know the green, you're asking for trouble, but I'm going to try to get a little bit of green here towards the bottom where the leaves are. Very tiny amount is all I put on. We'll see if that's enough. And some blue. Ocean wave. So a little blue here and a little blue here. Let's see. Not a lot of color this time. It's very, the spray is very low. But look at all the color. Ugh. Every time it moves, I think the color's spreading. That's not too bad. That turned out pretty good. All right, that's a good one, right? do like the look. So I feel like I just need to be able to get it to work well. Into both sides of it. I just, like I said, if the color's on it, it's gonna activate it, right? So if I go to use it again, and I have color on one side, and that's the side that ends up going down, then that color will be activated when I add water. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. That's the mask that came with it. So what if we just wanted to do like a background for the stamps? I'm not gonna pull the stamps out, but let's just do a couple of different backgrounds. Let's see, we got pink, green, blue, purple. Let's do blue, pink, and purple. What is this? Poppy field. Let's try a little poppy field. Okay. Poppy field. Some purple. And again, chunkier bits came out with the purple. Here's the blue. Some pretty chunky pieces there too. That should cover it. So do I want to add the pink? And let's put a little bit of pink somewhere. Okay. Let's squirt it down and see what we get. Oop, not the right squirt. I'm not crazy about what happens when they mix. But let me see what happens if I dab some of it off. Let me get these corners maybe a little better here. Okay, let's try this. Let's try dabbing it off now. Okay, that speckle look might be alright for some things, depending on what you're doing, but I don't know that I want a speckled look. So I'm going to try squirting it again and see if we can get some of them speckles to unspeckle. Used up all the water already. Well, not all, but out of that squirt. Okay. It's still speckled looking. Let's do, I'm gonna pick a green. Here's yellow, green, and blue. And I'm gonna do this one a little bit different. First, let me clear this off. Okay, now what I want to do, let me get some water in this. And I like the Misty better than that big old squirt out of this big squirt bottle. So I want to do it a little bit different this time. What I want to do is get the paper. I'm going to open these and have these ready. I don't want the water to get in them though, so I'm going to leave the sprinkle tops closed. And I'm going to squirt this over here. All right. Let's start with some green. So I squirted the paper. And let's see what happens when we put it on wet. Will it start to break down? On its own, or do we have to add water? Looks like we're gonna have to add water anyways. Oh, the blue liked spreading into the water, didn't it? Okay. So to me, it looks like it still has to have water. I feel like this yellow has a brown pitch to it, if that makes sense. Because yellow and green should make a lighter green. Blue and yellow does make green like that there, but there's quite a bit. I'm going to dab this off also because I feel like I'm getting ready to lose all the blue. Again, very speckly looking, so unless we get it soaking wet, it's gonna have that speckle look to it. Yellow at least is looking yellow now, where it's gonna be like orangey color without it. Let's try seeing if this is still spread. Yep. That green's not though. That blue is. They're very pigmented. I think that's why the yellow is doing that. Because there's so much pigment in it. I'm not crazy about the way that green turned out at all. So this was waiting for water. This was already water. I don't know. It might help the color stay where you put it, because it'll start kind of already melting into the paper, but where this is more, well, I scattered it, didn't I? And I didn't scatter the other one. So that's, I'm not sure about that speckle, but look at this. This is getting better as it dries. And it's pretty dry already. But see how speckled it is? Because some of them have a thicker coarse to them. So they needed to be ground more, probably, in my opinion. Some people like the speckle look. There's this one. See, it didn't all break down. You can definitely feel the powder on there. Got better at it. This was where I tried wiping it. Didn't work out great. One of my first attempts. Not so great. Very first attempt. That was horrible. That didn't work out at all. These two. But this one and this one, they're pretty good. Just, so there we go. We tried all these powders. Was it worth it? I don't know. I think will I use this for a stamp? Yep. Which stamp would I use? Let me think. I could do the tree. Even this one would work with it. It would have to dry. Oh, Lord. This one would have to be maybe these guys, but I don't know. All right. So I'm just going to let them, especially this one, dry more. This one's almost dry already. So this. All right. I do think these turned out kind of interesting. So, all right, if you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now. Everybody have a blessed day.